Welcome to Teaching Kids Suffixes. Kids need to know a suffix is a word part added to the end of a word, and it changes the word's meaning. We're going to look at 5 suffixes. The first one is er, and it means someone who does something. There is a second er suffix, and it is a comparison meaning more than. Then our third suffix is est, and it means the most. Then we have ful, meaning full of, and less, less, meaning without. So introduce the first er suffix to kids. And when er is added to a root word, it equals someone who does something. So look at the first example. The root word is a report. Then when the suffix er is added, the word becomes reporter. And a reporter is someone who reports the news. Our second example, the root word is paint. When we add the suffix er, we have the word painter. And a painter is someone who paints. Our third example has a root word, catch, and then the suffix er. And when they're put together, the word is catcher. And a catcher is someone who catches a baseball. This is the template for the guided activity that kids will complete.
In this activity, have kids complete each sentence and remind them when they add er, that means someone who does something. So let's look at our first picture. And it says, she is a Then we have report plus the suffix which would make reporter. She is a reporter, like a news reporter. And that's why she has a microphone. Let's go to our next one. This is and then we have the word farm, the root word farm, and the suffix er, farmer. We're going to write farmer here. And then we're going to read the sentence. This is a farmer. Let's go over here. He has a paintbrush, and we see the word paint and the suffix This is a painter. Let's put paint here, P-A-I-N-T, and then we're going to add the suffix er, E-R, that makes the word painter, and then that's what he does. He is a painter. So let's read the sentence. This is a painter. Now we see someone sitting at a desk and she's writing A+ on a paper. This word says teach, and this is the suffix er, teacher. This is a teacher. So first we're going to write teach, T-E-A-C-H. Then we're going to put the suffix er, making the word teach, teacher. She is a teacher. And the sentence reads, this is a teacher. Then we have somebody right here. This word is catch plus the suffix er makes catcher. This is we're going to write the root word, catch. And then we're going to add the suffix er, which changes the word to catcher. This is a catcher.
Now, it often confuses kids that another suffix, er, is a comparison. So when we look at our root word, tall, and we add the suffix it makes the word taller. So in this example, it is comparing the two crayons, and the red crayon is taller. Let's look at our next example. The root word is fast, and when we add the suffix er, the word is faster. So it is comparing who is the faster runner, and it is the boy who is at the finish line first. Our third example, the root word is small, and then when we add the suffix the word is smaller, and the first spider is smaller than the other spider.
Now we're going to have kids complete the suffix er. This is the second one that is a comparison of two things, person, places, or animals. So let's look at the first one. This is the word we will be putting in the space. And the root word is tall, and the suffix is er. So the word is taller. So something is taller than the other, and it is the red crayon. So the red is taller. So our root word is tall, and our suffix is er, taller. Let's go down to this one, and we see two boys, and we see a finish line. The root word is fast plus so the word is faster. This boy is faster, and he is faster because he is at the finish line and the other boy is not there yet. So let's write faster to complete the sentence. Let's go to this one. We have a root word cold and colder. If we're comparing these two, this is a lemonade with ice, and this is hot chocolate. So this drink is colder. So we'll write in cold and the suffix This drink is colder, and we are pointing to the lemonade. Let's go down here. This word is light, and our suffix is So the word is light. So it says the leaf is lighter. So it is lighter compared to the weights. And then we're going to go down here, and we have the root word slow plus the suffix So that word would fit in here, and it would be slower. We're going to look at the hedgehog and the snail, and the snail is slower.
Now it's time to introduce kids to the suffix est, which makes est. So it is the most when comparing three or more people, places, things, or animals. So let's look at our first root word, tall, and then the suffix is est. So our word is tallest, and we're looking to see which crayon is the tallest, and it is the red crayon. Then our next root word is fast, suffix is est, word is fastest. There are three boys running. Which one is the fastest? the one that came to the final or the finish line. Then we have the root word small, and the suffix is est. And which spider is the smallest? It is the first spider. That spider is the smallest spider.
Now we're going to have kids complete the paper with the suffix est, est, and that's comparing more than two things, people, places, or animals. And we're going to look at crayons again. And this is the root word tall, and this is the suffix est. So the word is tallest. So which crayon is the tallest? It is the tallest, the red one. So we have it is the tallest. Now we're going to go down here, and there's 1, 2, 3 boys. And our root word is fast, and the suffix is est, fastest. And again, it would be the boy that's at the finish line. He is at the finish line. So we would say he is the fastest. We come over here, and our root word is cold, and the suffix is ist, coldest. And we have 3 things to compare. We have the lemonade with ice, a bottle of water, and our hot chocolate. This one was room temperature, so this one is the coldest. And let's just fix our arrow to go there. Okay, this is the coldest. Let's go down here, and we have root word light, suffix ist, lightest. Which one would be the lightest to pick up? The leaf. The baseball would not be as light, and this one would not be as light. It's the lightest. The leaf is the lightest. And then we come down here, and we have the root word slow. And once again, our suffix est, slowest. And we have 3 to compare. We have our hedgehog, a turtle, and a snail. And the snail is the slowest. So our words comparing more than 2 items are, or people, places, or animals are, tallest, fastest, coldest, lightest, and slowest.
Next, we have a sorting board and pictures for kids to sort the pictures according to their suffixes.
This is an activity that we're going to have kids do, and they're going to sort pictures by the suffix. And we're going to have ER, which means someone who does something, or the other ER, which compares 2 items and means more. And then we're going to have this suffix est, est, which compares 3 or more items and means most. So let's begin. Okay, this is a teacher who does something. She teaches. And then we have a hedgehog and a snail. And we're looking at which one is slower, and it is the snail. And then we're going to look at 3, comparing the hedgehog, turtle, and snail. And now it is the slowest because there's more than 2. There are 3. Then we're going to look at the spider. Which one is the smallest? Oh, not smallest. We don't have 3. This one would be the smallest, and this one would compare 2, so it would be smaller. Then we're going to go to this one. This is a catcher, And then we're going to compare two things to see which one is lighter, and it is the leaf. But when we have three things, it is the lightest. Then we have a painter. This is comparing three things, so it goes with the ist, and this lemonade is the coldest. And then when we have two drinks, it is colder than the hot chocolate. This is a farmer who farms. And then we have the two boys, and he is the faster boy because he has hit the finish line first. And then when there's more than two boys, he is the fastest boy. And then we have a reporter who reports the news.
Now it's time to introduce kids to the suffix ful, full, and it means full of. So our first example is the root word color, and then we're going to add the suffix full of. So our flower is colorful, meaning that it is full of color. Our next example is the root word cheer, like people are excited, they cheer. And then the suffix is full, meaning full of. Our puppy was cheerful. He was full of cheer. And then our last example is the root word pain. And then our suffix full, painful. His knee was very painful because he fell on it. It was full of pain. And now introduce kids to our last suffix, less, meaning without. So let's look at our first root word, spot. There is a spot on the shirt, but then we add the suffix less, and the shirt is spotless. It has no spots. It is without spots or a spot. Our next root word is use. They use their stove to bake cakes. Then our suffix is less. When the stove broke, it was useless. It was useless because they could not bake cakes anymore. Our third root word is fear, scared, and then we add the suffix less, and the word is fearless. The boy was fearless when he had to save his dog. He was not scared, he was fearless. In this activity, we're going to have kids complete each sentence with the correct suffix. est, est, ful, full, or less, less. So let's look at the completed example. Jamie was the fastest runner in the race. And since we only have the choice of est and not er, we're going to assume, or it is inferred, that there are more than two runners. Number 2, our dog is always cheerful. Number 3, after Tommy washed his shirt, it was spotless. Number 4, the stove was broken. It was useless. Number 5, I wanted to buy the sweetest donut in the store, and that is again inferring in this sentence that there are more than two donuts. And our last sentence, the flower was very colorful. These are the two templates that were used in the last demonstration. This is the top part, the reference. and these are the sentences to be filled in by the kids. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. And as always, I will put the link for all the templates in the description section.